They say money doesn't change people, it just reveals who they really are. But what if I told you that earning more money can quietly destroy your finances faster than being broke ever could? This is the $500,000 wealth trap, the invisible force that makes smart, hardworking people lose everything they've built without even realizing it. And it happens every single day. You see, the trap doesn't start when you make money. It begins the moment you feel rich. The moment your income increases, your brain convinces you that you've arrived. Suddenly, your old life feels too small for your new salary. You start spending more, upgrading, treating yourself because you deserve it. But that simple emotional shift is where the downfall begins. Let's break it down. Imagine someone earning $60,000 a year. They dream of hitting six figures, believing it'll solve all their problems. Then they finally reach $120,000, and almost instantly, their expenses expand to match. A new car, better apartment, a few more dinners out. Within months, they're saving the same amount as before, nothing. Here's the scary part. This same pattern scales with income. Whether someone makes $120,000 or $500,000, the trap is the same. Lifestyle inflation quietly eats every dollar until wealth becomes an illusion. And it's not just about spending more, it's about the psychology of deserving more. The truth is, the human brain normalizes luxury frighteningly fast. That new Tesla, that bigger house, that trip to Italy, it all becomes your new baseline. Within weeks, it stops feeling like a luxury and starts feeling like the minimum standard. So to feel that same level of satisfaction again, you spend even more. Now here's where it gets dangerous. Most people don't realize that higher income comes with higher risk. You're taxed more. You're exposed to more lifestyle obligations. You attract more financial expectations, from family, friends, and even yourself. And when a high earner loses a job, it's not just income that disappears, it's their entire lifestyle. Let's reset for a moment. If tomorrow your income was cut in half, could you still live comfortably for the next 6 months without panic? Most people can't. Not because they're bad with money, but because they built a life that requires every paycheck just to survive. That's the wealth trap. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how dependent you've become on earning it. Now, you might think, that won't happen to me, I'm smart with money. But that's exactly what every trapped person believes. The trap hides in plain sight, through small, logical decisions that seem harmless. Like upgrading your phone because it's just a few hundred more. Leasing a nicer car because you can easily afford the monthly payment. Moving into a bigger home because it's an investment. Each decision feels justified. Each one slightly raises your financial floor. And once that floor rises, it almost never goes down again. Here's something most people never realize. It's far harder to downgrade your lifestyle than it is to upgrade it. Once you get used to comfort, your brain resists anything that feels like less. That's why people keep working jobs they hate, stressing over bills, or living paycheck to paycheck even at 6 figures, because the thought of going backward feels like failure. Pause and think about this. If someone handed you $500,000 today, what would you do with it? Most people would say they'd invest or save it. But statistically, within 5 years, the majority would have less than 10% of it left. Why? Because wealth doesn't disappear through bad luck. It disappears through quiet, consistent overspending disguised as living better. Here's a simple example. You earn more, so you move into a $3,000 apartment instead of $1,500. You lease a $1,000 a month car instead of a $400 one. You spend $300 a week eating out instead of $100. You don't feel rich, you feel normal. But that $500,000 lifestyle is now built on a treadmill that never stops. One stumble, one emergency, one bad year, and everything collapses. Let's reset again. Real wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how long you could live if your income stopped today. If you make $500,000 a year but spend $490,000, you're broke with better scenery. If you make $80,000 but invest $20,000 consistently, you're building freedom. The reason smart people lose everything isn't lack of intelligence, it's emotional blindness. They chase status over stability. They mistake income for wealth. And they measure success by what others can see, not by what they keep. But here's the twist most people never expect. Escaping the $500,000 wealth trap isn't about cutting back, it's about redefining what enough means. When you decide that financial peace matters more than financial display, everything changes. You start making decisions based on independence, not image. So how do you stay out of the trap? It starts with one uncomfortable truth: your current financial habits will follow you no matter how much you earn. If you can't manage $5,000, you won't magically manage $500,000. The numbers just get bigger, and so do the mistakes. Think about the millionaires who go broke, the athletes who lose fortunes, the business owners who collapse after one bad year. They all fell for the same illusion, that income equals security. But true security is built on discipline, not dollars. Here's a mindset shift that few people ever master. When your income rises, pretend it didn't. Live on your old budget for at least a year. Save or invest the difference. That gap, the money between what you earn and what you spend, is where freedom hides. Every wealthy person who stays wealthy does one thing differently. They focus on net worth, not net income. They understand that wealth isn't what comes in, it's what stays in. Now, imagine if you could reach a point where you didn't need your next paycheck to survive. How would that feel? That's real wealth. The ability to walk away. The ability to say no, the ability to choose. But most people will never get there, because they're trapped chasing a moving target. Every time they earn more, the goalpost moves. Their life upgrades, their pressure increases, and their freedom shrinks. The more they earn, the tighter the cage becomes. Let's reset one last time. The $500,000 wealth trap isn't about losing money, it's about losing control. The solution isn't to avoid success. It's to structure your success so it doesn't own you. Build systems that save automatically. Invest before you spend. Treat your future self like a bill that must be paid every month. And remember this: if you don't control your lifestyle will control you. Every financial decision you make either buys you freedom or buys you more obligations. So the next time your income rises, don't celebrate with a new car or a bigger house. Celebrate by buying back your time. Celebrate by becoming less dependent on your paycheck. Because the real test of wealth isn't how much you can spend, it's how little you need to feel secure. That's how you escape the $500,000 trap. That's how you build a life that grows instead of collapses. And that's why, in the end, the smartest people aren't the ones who earn the most, they're the ones who keep what they earn long enough to make it work for them.